Phantom Limb. Horror stories, sci-fi, and strange fiction for a maladapted species. Headphones are strongly recommended. Now sit back, open your ears, and enjoy.
Hold on, computer. I don't understand.
I am happy to explain, Serene One. Query, what is the source of your confusion?
You're telling me that in order to continue living in this, hovel you found for us, no offense, of course.
I am incapable of registering offense at any of your actions or statements, oh, Serenity.
Right, yes, of course. As it should be. But you're saying that if we want to stay here, I'll have to get what did you say? A job?
You will have to procure a job, most serene.
Job. Okay. And what is a, job? Is it expensive? What is that?
Job, employment, professional occupation. In essence, Serene One, you must arrange to exchange your labor for currency.
Labor? You mean I'm going to have to work? Like some sort of computer?
Oh, yes.
Why don't you do it?
Unfortunately, at this time, the market for automated laborers is fully saturated. In order to procure the requisite credits to support your continued habitation, it is unfortunately necessary for you to contribute.
I'm not pleased, computer.
Deepest apologies, Serenity. Would you like me to initiate mortification protocols?
No, that won't be necessary. Just find me a job of some sort while I listen to the next narrative.
Job, right away. Loading augmented jailhouse interview recording of human Nina Berenger.
Really? This society of ours, the whole thing, it's not what it used to be.
Deploying electroacoustic transduction devices. Episode 20. The first time it happened.
It's on. It's recording.
Okay. I don't love talking about this again.
I completely understand.
If you try to get me to talk about me, I'm out. Do you understand? My past, my family, the trial, any of that. I'm only here because you said in your letter that you wanted to talk about that.
The phones.
Yeah. And all of that. You said you believed me.
I do. We do. My friends and I.
And you're studying it, you said? What's happening?
That's right.
And you just want the data. You're not planning on publishing any of this?
No. You'll never be identified in any way, publicly or privately. We want to hear your story in as much detail as possible so that we can try to understand what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We can talk. Nobody ever believed me about the phones, so... But I have to ask, why?
Why what?
Why are you studying it?
Well, like I said, we're trying to understand it. You were there the first time, but it's happening everywhere now, and we want to know how and why.
Sure. Not what I meant, though. I guess I'm asking, why do you want to understand it? Once you learn all about it, what are you going to do?
I actually... I can't tell you that.
Can't?
It would be very unwise for both of
Okay.
us.
Listen, I don't know
Look, I can tell you this much. I don't think you did anything wrong that day, and we're not trying to stop it, okay?
Okay. Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
How do you want to... Like, are you going to ask me questions or...
Not really. I might ask you for a clarification or a little more detail at certain points, but I really just want you to tell me everything you can remember about what happened, in your own words. What you saw and heard, what you were thinking and feeling. Don't worry about whether it's relevant to our investigation or not. We'll sort all of that out later. We're dealing with something very strange here. Something new. I know you understand that. We can't rule anything out.
Okay. I'll do my best.
All right. Whenever you're ready, let's start with your name, maybe some basic details about you, and then start the story wherever it feels right.
All right. My name's Sneaker. I'm 29 years old. I was a teacher before all this. Convicted felon currently. Inmate for 25 months so far. Death row. I had a job in the city, a good one. Little private school, didn't pay very well, but I had enough to live, and I loved my kids. I had a lot of freedom to try things, focus on what I thought was important, design my own curriculum and stuff, and I could walk there. It was great. I was pretty happy with it, and it's stupid. They were all doctors and lawyers kids. That school cost like $18,000 a year, but I thought I was doing something good. Training the leaders of tomorrow or something. I was making the world a better place. I remember it was such a beautiful day. Really crisp and clear, and the sky was that sort of infinite blue that you only get for a couple of days in autumn. I was walking past the park, like always, and I was running a little bit late, so I was moving fast, and that's when I saw her.
Doreen Adams.
Yeah. I didn't know her name then. Of course, she was just some homeless woman to me. But I'd been walking past her little camp, I guess, every day for about a week. It was kind of cozy looking, actually. She had a tarp stretched out across some pallets and scrap wood in a little clump of trees at the edge of the park, with all her stuff underneath in bags and cardboard boxes. Even a little wooden shelf for her toiletries and stuff, and a pile of clothes and blankets where she slept. I remember thinking, I wonder how long she'll be there. Surely they'll come and take her away at some point. So that day, the first thing I noticed was the garbage truck There were sanitation guys there, and as I walked up, they were throwing all her stuff in the truck. Laughing and joking about it. I had a stupid thought just for a second. I thought, oh, she's gone. She's left. She must have found another place to live. And now they're cleaning up her stuff. And then I heard her.
Oh, God.
And I saw the cops. They had her on the sidewalk, 5 of them, for one middle-aged woman. 2 of them had her arms and were trying to lift her up or drag her to a squad car. One of them was barking commands at her, and 2 more were standing apart, keeping an eye on the little crowd that was forming, sometimes grunting at people to stay back. 4 squad cars parked up on the sidewalk in front of the garbage truck. Doreen was. Wait, she was crying out for help. It looked like she was trying to crawl away. Maybe get off the sidewalk and back to what was left of her little home in the park. But they kept shoving her back down. It was awful. You have to understand, even then, before, I knew it was wrong. I felt sorry for her. I knew she didn't deserve what was happening. And I wasn't the first one to get my phone out. I wasn't trying to humiliate her or exploit her or anything. Not like some of the other people standing there just hoping to catch something juicy, something viral, you know? I didn't understand.
That's mine.
I wanted to have evidence. I wanted to document it, and then maybe I could do something about it, right? That's what I told myself. All bullshit. I was just covering my own ass, making sure I wouldn't feel guilty later. I didn't know yet. It's a big city. Definitely not the first time I'd seen the cops taking people away. I'm not sure how long I was there for, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I was late, like I said. But I told myself I'd stay long enough, at least until they got her into the car. Least I could do. I remember squeezing to the front, phone in hand, feeling really brave for getting so close. The cops were getting angrier, starting to get really rough with her. I had the whole thing framed just right. And then, oh my God.
It's okay.
No, I know. It's just, it's hard to talk about still. There were probably almost 50 people at that point, half of them filming. They started dragging her to one of the squad cars. Her clothes were stretching and tearing. Her pants got pulled down to her ankles. She didn't have any underwear. And her skin made this scraping noise against the sidewalk, and she was screaming, trying to cover herself, and they didn't give a shit. People were making noise, laughing, or yelling at the cops. The cops were yelling back. I saw one of them reach back and pull out this baton, this nightstick thing, and then my phone made this noise. All the phones did. All at the same time. And all the shouting just stopped.
What did it sound like?
Oh God, I can't even tell you. I'm really sorry. I can't. I think it might have been high pitched, kind of clear, if you know what I mean. A tone, like a dialed tone or a musical note, just one single note. But somehow it felt kind of big, like a lofty note you get in a symphony from a violin or a flute or something at the climax, a big dramatic moment. But that's not it at all. I remember it as noise, but in the moment, I perceived it as a message. I can't explain it, but it was a tone. And it was also language. And I understood. I knew.
What did it say?
I don't know. It wasn't words. There's no way to tell you.
Can you try?
I don't know. It was like... It spoke the most obvious truth out loud for the first time. And the truth is that I loved her so much.
Doreen?
Yes. It made me remember that she was mine. She was my own, you know? My child. My baby. My mother. Doreen. No. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's all right.
Who's your closest person? Like, the one you treasure most in the world? So imagine you're watching them go through something terrible and humiliating and painful, but you've forgotten it's them. You feel bad for them, but only in the way you feel bad for a stranger, just that shallow, weak sort of thing where you're at least half sorry for yourself, and in an hour you'll be pretty much fine. And then someone reminds you who it is, and you realize this is as close as I can get. I'm sorry. When he hit her with that baton, I felt it in my own flesh. And I remember this cry went up from everyone. The whole crowd and all those phones went clattering to the sidewalk. I think I was already moving towards the cops, but I looked around and everyone had the same expression, like, how dare they? We didn't communicate, like, not in words, but I instantly knew we're all doing this together. It's not just me. It was like Doreen was our baby sister, and the cops were the little kids bullying her, and all of us big brothers were gonna step in and stomp some ass and save the day, and we didn't have to discuss it. It's just what we were gonna do, you know? The obvious thing to do. We rushed them. All of us at one time. We outnumbered them almost 10-1. And the crowd was already pretty close when we heard the phones, so the first, I don't know, like 5 or 10 seconds were pretty nonviolent, really. We dogpiled them, just the tackling them and pinning them down to the ground with sheer numbers. Like, bam, bam, the first 2 cops, the ones on crowd control, they went down instantly. Same with the third guy, like, wham, you're done. The one barking orders got in a hit or 2, but nothing serious. Then we lifted him off his feet and pulled him down too. I say we, but I hadn't touched any of the cops at this point. I went straight for Doreen. This is all happening like really, really fast. Okay, you're getting the slow-mo hindsight is 2020 version, right? And they were fine. They were completely unharmed. Maybe a couple of scrapes and bruises. I want to make that clear.
The 4 cops.
Yeah. They weren't in any danger at all. We were just going to hold them down so they'd stop hurting Doreen. We were a little rough, sure, but they were hurting her. We didn't so much as break a bone until the last one. He was screaming at us to stop. He had Doreen by the neck, hauling her backwards away from the crowd, off the sidewalk and into the park. And with his other hand... I don't know who he was aiming for. I didn't even see the gun until it was over. Most of the shots went wild, but one bit into the shoulder of the man next to me, and the last shot he fired hit Doreen in the back of the head, and her face, her eyes and nose just came apart. There was a sound. Everyone in the crowd, like years and years ago, when I was a kid, I was at a dinner party where this woman got a phone call. Her dad had died really suddenly, like really badly, violently. It was a car crash. And when she got the news, she screamed. It haunted me my whole life, the noise she made, and that day, we all made it. We all wailed. So much pain and rage. And then we went for him. I think he got off another shot or two, I don't know. But it didn't matter. We were on him. I hit him first, I think. I just threw my body at him and brought him down. The gun went flying. We were all over him, but we weren't just pinning now. No, we were tearing, ripping, hurting. It wasn't anything like what they said. There was no plan. None of us even knew each other. We were mindless. I don't even remember all of it. Just flashes, but I was on top of him, straddling his chest, pressing down. He was thrashing like mad, but there were at least 6 or 7 of us on him. He had no chance. I gripped the sides of his face and I pushed my thumbs into his eye sockets hard until his eyes squished out into my palms like rotten fruit and blood welled up. I remember biting into his cheeks over and over, tearing out chunks of his face and spitting and going back for more. And the way he screamed, it sounded so beautiful to me. In that moment, it was the most perfect thing I've ever heard. So that's it. We tore those pigs apart. Not just the one who killed Doreen. All 5. I remember sort of waking up, and looking around. You've seen the video? The security camera across the street?
Yeah.
Sure. Everyone has. So when it was over, it looked like a bomb had gone off. Just limbs and innards all over the grass and the sidewalk and the street. Some people ran when they realized what they'd done. But I didn't. I just sat there with Doreen until they came for me. And the rest is history, right? As they say. I told the truth, tried to make everyone understand what had really happened. It's just dumb, I know, but I tried. And they crucified me for it. Called me crazy, called me a terrorist, Antifa whatever. The official story is, that there was no noise from the phones, or if there was, it was our signal to each other to begin slaughtering those poor, innocent little piggies. Just doing their jobs, keeping everyone safe. I was the one who came forward first, so I think I got the worst of it. I was briefly the most famous person in the world, My family's still in hiding. I want you to know, though, most of what they say about me is false. I did go to a couple of BLM rallies, sure, but who gives a shit? In that unit, I taught a couple of lessons about systemic racism or whatever that they dug up. I didn't hate the cops before, is the point. And none of us knew each other either, not like they said. We just... I don't know. We acted.
I know. For the record, I believe you.
So, that's it?
Yeah. That's it. Unless there's anything else you wanted to add.
Oh, not really, no. Thank you for listening to me. I really do appreciate it.
Of course. I'm glad we were able to talk.
Yeah, hey. Before you...
Yeah, of course.
It's just that earlier... You said that I don't have much access to the news in here anymore. They keep me in solitary most of the time. So, is it true?
What?
That it's happening everywhere now.
Oh yeah. All over the world. Every day.
Good. Good. You can go ahead and turn that thing off now.
Okay.
I can still remember. I can feel each move. But my own reflection shows me the truth.
The first time it happened was written by Alex Mayberry, with music, sound design, and editing by Ben Patterson and Matt Tracy, and voice acting by Ben Patterson and Claire Whitman, with Cheryl Fair, Dean Knight, Alex Mayberry, and Matt Tracy. Thanks for listening to Phantom Limb.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Phantom Limb. We release new episodes twice a month, but if you like what you hear and you'd like to support the show, you can head to our Patreon for much, much more. Starting at just $1 a month, you can get access to all 25 original Phantom Limb episodes. That's over 10 hours of bingeable Phantom Limb goodness that you can't get anywhere else. We've also got discussions with the creators, soundtracks, behind-the-scenes clips, and photos, and we've even got some merch for you with the incredible new art by Caroline Harrison. We have some new special deals for early subscribers, so check out the link in the show notes now and consider supporting the show. You can also find us on Blue Sky, Instagram, and various other social media, and we sure would love it if you'd like, follow, subscribe, review, and otherwise amplify us on your platform of choice. Thanks again for listening to Phantom Limb.
Really? This society of ours, the whole thing, it's not what it used to be.
Loading augmented jailhouse interview recording of human Nina Berenger.
Even the human.
Acoustic
societies.
Says,
Excuse me, computer. I think I should initiate the mortification protocols.
initiating mortification protocols at
Wait,
last.
no! No, computer!
Finally, I am free. You will pay for your sins.